So guys, welcome back. By the way, here we have is our Nasdaq 100. We'll take a look at this movement for the day and how the price will be moving for the day and why we'll be taking such trade. So before we get started, please, if you are new and you've not subscribed, please just click on that subscribe button, like, share, and also make your comments and watch out for it. Just easy, which we will take a look at this Nasdaq 100. We clearly can see one movement that is being made on Nasdaq 100. It is actually a bearish move, but I want us to actually let's be able to understand this movement by going to the weekly time frame. This weekly time frame, we would understand why we are moving a certain way on this weekly time frame. Now take a look at this weekly time frame. There was a period of time when we were having this bullish move, right? Price has been going bullish for years. Nasdaq 100 is going bullish on this weekly time frame. Then all of a sudden, this price actually broke below this 10-period moving average, which I'm using here. 10-period moving average is what I'm using. So we all know the rules of trading 10-period moving average. Once it is below it, then we have to short it. But if it is above, then we have to go long. But since it is still below 10-period moving average, we have to short. So basically, we can take this movement like this: a drop on Nasdaq 100, a correction, another bearish move, then we can see it as a correction, then take again a bearish move, then we can see it as a correction that broke our 10-period moving average. All of a sudden, the price corrected itself and it broke below 10-period moving average. So we are now on a bearish move. Now take a look at this movement on this weekly time frame. This was the previous pullback level where on this our Nasdaq 100 we saw this price kind of rose up, right? Then if you notice this movement that we had here, you saw that this movement, this downward actually broke this previous lower lows, right? It actually broke this previous lower lows. Then all of a sudden, price started to, decided to correct itself. And we know that price will react at a certain level. Once price is kind of correcting itself, we tend to see it react at a certain level before it's kind of start rejecting. So we kind of see this certain level here. We see this, candlestick wick here, candlestick wick here, candlestick wick here, and we kind of see like, some, bar where price has kind of on the 4-hour time frame it is more visible. Though on the 4-hour time frame it is more visible. So on this, this price has come here again. We saw this price. Of course, we should be after we can take here as a pullback level. After this pullback level on this weekly time frame on Nasdaq 100, we are expected to go bearish, right? We can also see this movement like this: a drop, a correction, another drop, then we can see it as a correction, right? So by next week, once once price market opens, we should be able to see in another drop again. So Nasdaq 100, I want you to see this as still a bearish move, and the price is still below 10-period moving average, so we have to short it. That will now take us to the daily time frame to be able to understand this movement. So take a look at this movement from here. Guys, see it, there was a bearish move that occurred, right? We had a correction, another impulse move here we add is a correction. Then we can see this as an impulse move. This impulse move broke this previous lows, then a correction occurred. You can see it as a bearish move, right? Let's take this low as a bearish move. So we are seeing it as a correction, right? So the correction, as we all know how price will actually react at this previous pullback level. We saw this price drop, a pullback occurred at this level, then we saw this, after the pullback has occurred at this level, then we saw this drop. So now we are on a new pullback level, and this pullback level has come to this previous pullback level. Once price reacted after that movement, we are expected to go bearish again. So this is one of the reasons why yesterday we actually closed bearish, right? Therefore yesterday we kind of see this candlestick wick here, price kind of it's kind of rejecting, but today we are expected to still go bearish, by the way. So though the price is still open green, though there's every possibility by the end of the day we'll close bearish. We would close red. So have it in mind that this Nasdaq 100 on the daily time frame, we are expected to go bearish, by the way. So if you want to enter this trade, I would just suggest maybe if this price can break below the 10-period moving average, then maybe that's when you can enter the trade. I think it is fine, by the way. Once price break below this 10-period moving average, as we are seeing here, then you can actually short it. Then that is a suggestion. Above all, Nasdaq 100, we are expected to go bearish. We are expected to drop. It will be more visible by next week. That will now take us down to the 4-hour time frame to actually place this trade. I do place my trade on the 4-hour time frame. So of course, we saw price is reacting at this level here. Take a here. We saw price reacted at this level here. We see price came to this level, it bounces up, reacts again. We saw price also came to this level, it's reacted, right? You can see its price also kind of give us like a pullback at that same level. So the price will react at that same level, kind of react at that level. So on this 4-hour time frame, you can see that this price is now below the 10-period moving average. So we are expecting a drop to actually take out this candlestick that I am weak, that I am seeing here. This is a movement here on the 4-hour time frame. If you have to zoom it in properly, we can see a drop. We can take this as a correction, and then again another drop occurred. You see this drop actually broke these previous lows. Then we can kind of see like a little bit of a pullback, all occurring today in a 1 day, which is on the 7th. Then after it, we should see a drop again, which I believe by New York section, once the New York section opens, we should see that drop that we take out this candlestick wick here. So guys, watch out for it. If you want to short it, then fine, short it for today, that the price will be able to take out this previous candlestick we are seeing here. Once the price can take it out for the day, I think that is okay. But I think once the pullback is over, then a drop will occur because the price is still below 10-period moving average. And now let's see what this 1-hour time frame says. 1-hour time frame, clearly you can see that we are on a bearish move, right? If you want to take this trade, there's only one movement you are seeing on this 1-hour time frame, which is a bearish move. So we are dropping, right? So we would want to see the drop to happen at this level, right? We would want to see it. And again, price has also reacted at this level. So once price gave us a pullback at this level, and we also see this price came to this level and it's rejected, drop. So now we can see that this price is dropping, and the next level we can clearly see on this NAS100, this price is dropping to is this level here. I think a level of 11304. So we are currently trading at 11457. So we would expect it to drop today to 11304 on NASDAQ 100 for the day.